How to write a literary analysis essay that focuses on character. The first thing you'll need to do is pick your story. So choose either The Outcasts of Poker Flat, The Open Boat, or The Gilded Six Bits for this week's essay. Once you've chosen your story, you then need to identify which characters you will be writing on. Now, the first question is, who is the main character or protagonist of the story? You must use this character in this week's essay. Then, second, you need to identify a secondary character. So ask yourself, what other character apart from the main character do I find interesting? Okay, and this should then be the second character that you'll write on for this paper. Now, look back at the literary term sheet for week 2 and identify what types of characters your main character and secondary character are. Are they foil? Are they round, flat, etc.? Now, once you've chosen your 2 characters, ask yourself some questions about them. What values does each character embody, and how does each character change or develop by the end of the story? So I recommend pausing the video for a few minutes and answering all of these questions and then moving on to the next step. So now that you've chosen your character and you've explored them a little bit, you now need to think about how do your characters relate to the theme of the story. And you can do that by asking these 3 questions. First, in your mind, what is the main idea or lesson that we are to take away from this story? That, in essence, will be your theme. So once you've answered that, then you can ask this: how does the main character contribute to the story's theme? How do we see the theme through their actions, thoughts, or beliefs? And then you can ask those same questions of your secondary character. So go ahead and pause this video again and answer these questions and then come back. Now that you've explored how your characters relate to the theme, you're ready to craft your thesis sentence for this paper. So below is a template that can help you. You can say the main character in the author's short story demonstrates blank. This is similar or different to how the secondary character demonstrates blank. Together, they both show us the theme of the story. Now, once you kind of have a rough thesis statement to work with, you should then go back through the text of your story and look for at least 3 places in the text that will help you first show how these characters are similar and different, and second, how each character contributes to the theme or lesson of the story. So go ahead and choose at least 3 places in the text, if not more. And once you've done that, go ahead and come back and finish this video. All right, now that you have your theme and your literary textual support, you're ready to start outlining and writing your essay. So your essay should have the cover page, introduction, at least 3 body paragraphs, if not more, a conclusion, and a reference page. All right. If you need some help figuring out how to organize the body paragraphs of your paper and what to put in them, there are 3 organization strategies you can use. 1, each paragraph can revolve around a portion of text, so maybe around one quote or a scene, and you cover a different quote or scene in each body paragraph and explain how the characters respond in that scene. Or you can cover each character separately. So maybe I do the main character in this body paragraph, the secondary character in this paragraph, and then the third paragraph, I cover both of them. That's one way you can do it. Or for the last possible organization strategy, I can focus on a different aspect of each character. Maybe I want to cover here how they're both kind, in the second paragraph, how they're both self-sacrificing, and in the third, how they're both hardworking. Okay, that could be another way to organize this paper. So a couple other tips to watch out for. Make sure your essay does not turn into a summary of the whole story, all right? You can include a little summary of the overall plot in your introduction. That's about 2 to 4 sentences. But really, this essay should be focused on the characters and explaining how they reveal the theme. So as long as you're constantly tying the story and what the characters are doing back to the theme, you should avoid this essay just turning into a summary. All right. That's all I have to say about this essay. If you have any other questions while writing, feel free to get in touch with me.